Hey guys, thanks for watching. Again, thank you for watching the videos. I'm glad you guys like it, and if feedback is cool, whatever, let me know what's up. So, my third movie review is gonna be on Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Woo! This is gonna be a very unpopular video, I think, because I got a lot of friends that are Star Wars fans, and I know we've had plenty of conversations of the new ones and the story, and whether it's a sequel, whether it's reboots, whatever. All right. But at the end of the day, we're all Star Wars fans and we go watch it because it's Star Wars and maybe to see some Star Wars shit. So, with that being said, Rise of Skywalker is one giant mess. It is really all over the place. It is J.J. Abrams' worst story-driven movie. I don't know. Maybe his worst directing. I don't know. It's terrible. It felt like a race to the finish line. It felt like the problem with Disney owning Star Wars and owning all these properties like Marvel and stuff. Disney always tries to copy stuff, and that's not a lie. That's what they do. All right, they have some new ideas every once in a decade, but they just copy shit all over again. All right, so first of all, this whole labeling it the completion of the Skywalker saga, we all know that this started this recently. You know what I'm saying, like this is the whole marketing push to go watch the movie because we never saw it as a Skywalker saga. It was just fucking Star Wars. And Skywalker is the main lore of it. But yeah, this whole calling a Skywalker saga, I feel like it's like a almost uncanny to how they labeled the 10-year Marvel movies the Infinity Saga. You know what I'm saying, which it is all Infinity Saga. It was all Infinity Stones, and it ended up to the end of Endgame. And I feel like they just want to create this kind of the same, like push towards it, the same like momentum towards the Star Wars movie to get people hyped up for it. But it doesn't work as well. And I'll tell you why, because the Infinity Saga is a stretch over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? 10 years is long, but it's not long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. They did a great job of taking the audience through this 10-year journey and completing it. But you're bringing back like this is Star Wars came out in the 70s or in the 80s, right? Like, I mean, this is 40 years, right? 40 years, maybe even more. Like, holy crap. And now you're going to complete it. You're going to call it Skywalker Comics. Yo, that shit was completed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the originals came out. They made a prequel for it. That completed the Skywalker Saga. The Skywalker Saga was completed. But you're going to come out with these new ones, which are remakes. You can talk about what you want. It's a remake. And then to justify the third part, the trilogy of the new ones, the new sequels, you want to call it the completion of Skywalker. It's terrible. It's doesn't work. It's clear in the box office. Like, yes, it's a lot of money, but it's clearly out of the new ones. This is the lowest one opening weekend. And it's not like it didn't make a lot of money. It did, but it just shows you that we as an audience, we're getting fatigued of this Skywalker shit. You know what I'm saying? We're getting fatigued of the remakes. Just make some new shit. You guys have so much stuff to use. So, with that being said, we can skip ahead on that now. So the movie starts off at a breathtaking, all over the place pace. Seriously, like the first 10 minutes is like they open your mouth, right? And like, hey, keep your mouth open, right? And we're gonna take all this stuff. We're just gonna shove it in there, right? We're just gonna shove it in there, or you know what? This is a bad analogy. They're gonna open your mind, right? And they're gonna take all this stuff. They're gonna pull it in there. And they're like, hey, take this exposition, story, backstory. We're gonna justify why this character is here. Now, you guys may know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep this spoilers free as possible, but y'all have seen the trailers, so you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Palpatine, all right? He's back. The trailer showed it. It's no spoiler. He's back, right? So the whole 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes is just like this. They're like, then we're gonna explain it. It's gonna make sense, and you're gonna fucking like it, and that's it. And you're just like, no, wait, stop it. I want to know. I need to explain why, how he's been gone for this whole last two movies. Explain it to me. They're like, no, I'm like, explain it. They're like, no, just take it and accept it. This makes sense. I'm like, it does not make sense, and you're like, no. That's what it is. The first 10 minutes it's just slapping your face with it, like, shut up. The Last Jedi is stupid. We're just reconning everything. I'm like, oh my god, they're just shitting on Ryan Johnson right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a fan of Last Jedi, but still, it's made. It's a made movie. It's in the freaking sequels. Like, you're gonna have to carry it on somehow. But what they do is they go the cheap, messed up way, and it did not work at all. You know, they just want to fix everything, convolute it. They try to make it make sense. It does not make sense. Anyways, the first 10 minutes is just a scatterbrain. It's terrible. Um, they have some good action scenes, right? And this is what Abrams is good at. He's great at creating some great. He has a scope. He has a vision for creating some really great action scenes. You know, and I will say that this is by far the best movie for the Force powers. Like, holy shit, the Force is strong in this motherfucking movie. Like, I'm talking about. Ooh, wait till you see the Force powers. It's like the best thing about this movie is just the Force. So, with that being said, yeah, the Force is the best shit about this movie. And just the Force powers. Some of the lightsaber battles are pretty cool. Actually, there's not even that many, so don't get hoped up. It's not even that great. It's the Force powers, really. It's all about the Force powers because it's a. Listen, we already talked about this, right? The lightsaber battle should be way better. I mean, we're in 2020, bro. Come on, this shit. Really though? Like, it has to be better. It has to be like, look, the prequels were off the chain for the lightsaber battles, all right? Like, those lightsaber battles were insane. Like, come on now. You can't they got some fan made ones on YouTube that are fire. They make this movie one looks like stupid shit. So come on, do a better job. But you know, there's a twist in there which I'm not gonna give away, but yet again, the twist takes away from one character, and for me it felt like it's just more means to justify another character. I was like, why though? Why did you do that? You only did it for that. You didn't do it for them, for that person. You did it for that person. You know, I'm not trying to give away anything, but it's like, really? That was a twist, and you're gonna, oh man, it was meant for that person, not for that person. And then you're just shitting on Last Jedi right now. You're just completely shitting on it. And I call bullshit on J.J. Abrams in his interviews when he's like, oh no, we're not retconning everything. We're not changing what the Last Jedi did. We like what they did. Like, we were keeping the story going. I'm like, you're fucking lying. You're lying, J.J. Abrams. This whole movie is a picture perfect, boom, bullshitting what you said. Like, you're trying to fix everything the Last Jedi did, every single little thing, and then it didn't work. So, with that, yeah, it's a little twist. I don't know if you like it or not. You might. I didn't like it. I thought it was funny. And then they added this. I don't even know if it's a spoiler or not, but I mean, they just can't get away from that power of the Death Star. You know, they just, oh my god, they can't get away from it. It's like they love it. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, I like it. Let's, when we're in this table, when we're writing movies, we're writing new Star Wars movies. Someone always brings up, you know, guys, we have to keep the power of the Death Star because it was so good in the previous ones. We have to keep it here. And everyone's like, yep, we just do it. If somehow we're gonna make a big giant Death Star, then we're gonna make a fucking death planet, and then we're gonna make one where it's like it disperses shots, but it still destroys planets. And now we're gonna get these and put them on separate ships, and they have the power to destroy planets because we fucking love the Death Star and we want to keep it permanent. It's so it's exhausting. Star Wars movie series is getting exhausting. And frankly, I'm glad that the Skywalker saga is over and they can finally move on because it is holy shit. Some people are gonna like it because of a perfect ending, you know, because they ended the way they ended it. But like I said, it's 40 years, man. Like, I didn't feel no emotional connection to it. Like, I mean, the way it ended, I was like, well, it's over. I don't care. I'm glad it's over. Let's just get some new shit going because, like I said, it's been 40 years. You know, that Skywalker shit ended with Luke and the Return of the Jedi. That was it, man. Like, you bringing this shit back, it doesn't work, man. It does not work. The audience clearly say it. It's when a movie is split in half like this, it's because, by the audience exactly, it's because it is clear, man, it did not work. Endgame worked so well because I showed you, it told you it's a short span of a saga, 10 years. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you kept us on a journey. You're talking about a freaking 40-year journey with three different generation of people. You know what I'm saying? You got like the older people that love the originals. You know, you got like my generation split up. Like I like the prequels. The originals are good, but I love the prequels. And then then you got these new ones here, which are like split in so many different ways. So I don't know. If you're a Star Wars fan, I say go watch it. I mean, I watched it because I'm a Star Wars fan and I want to see how this shit ends, And like I said, besides the Force powers, and I'm telling you, the Force powers are so awesome. Besides that, oh my god, I just remembered the fucking Knights of Ren. Ugh. Holy shit. What a complete waste of screen time. They're about as useless as the White Walker generals were in the freaking Long Night episode. The whole Army of the Dead is charging in there. The whole fucking episode, that long ass episode with these battles. And these fucking White Walkers are just standing there. They're just standing there not doing a goddamn thing. That's about how useless the Knights of Ren were. Seriously. They're just there. They look cool and you're like, wow, cannot wait to see them fight. There's some scenes that come up and you're like, oh shit, son, they're gonna fight, bro. And then, nope. They don't fight. No. Oh, you know what they do? They do the classic shit. I'm sorry, I forgot. That's how unmemorable they were. They wait till the end, right? You're like, oh, now you're gonna give us a fight. Now we're gonna see them fight. And then it's just so underwhelming. God damn. What the fuck? Yeah. Like I said, some cool fight scenes. The Knights of Ren fight at the end, it was pretty cool. It's not that bad. I expected a lot more though. Way a lot more. But holy shit. Yeah, that's my Rise of Skywalker review. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, man. 6 out of 10. I know that's like not great. Nah, I call that for me is an okay. 6 is an okay. 7 is good. 9 is great. I'm sorry, what? 6 is good. No. Let's go back. 6 is okay. 7 is good. 8 is great. 9 is amazing. 10 is a masterpiece. You got it? So this was a 6. Okay movie. It was an okay movie. And if you're a Star Wars fan, go watch it. Go watch it because it's just the completion, whatever. So, but other than that, it's underwhelming, and it's just a big giant mess. And glad it's over though. But thanks for watching again, guys. And I know this is a big movie. I know a lot of people love this movie. This is the longest review I've given. I don't like doing long reviews because I feel like people just give too much away. But I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. But because it's Star Wars, it's so hard for me not to go into it. Like, because I'm passionate about it. So I can tear this movie apart all day. But I'll leave you with what my initial thoughts are. And like I said, thanks for watching though. But if any of you guys want to talk about it, you can message me, you can comment, whatever, and let's do it. Let's talk about it, because that's the best part about movies. Is to talk with people. Everyone's different. I know people that love it. That's cool. I'm glad you love it. I didn't really love it, but hey, I want to know why you loved it. All this stuff. And sometimes when you talk to people about why they like a movie or why they don't like a movie, you watch that movie again, and it makes you watch it in a different light. You might like it again, or you might hate it more. I don't know. That's up to you. But it's happened to me before. I saw a movie in a different aspect. Like, whoa, So who knows? But thanks for watching, guys. And yeah.